Good luck, everybody.
Yeah,
Let's
Cortilli has a
go.
lot of smut.
You are approached by Glebus, the tree man. He demands you prove yourself or die. What do you do?
What's Glebus?
What the hell
The
is
tree
Glebus?
man. It says right there, Apple.
Okay.
I have no idea how intense the AI is going to make Glebus.
Glebus
I
pulls
don't
out an
know what
RPG.
Glebus is, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Somewhere between Goblin King
I wish
and
we had more
shit.
time.
I quickly show Dong. He laughs hysterically. I cry and run away. He feels so bad and lets me go.
That's awesome.
Right.
Night Fishburger's attempt to show Dong only led to Glebus's confusion and amusement.
Oh.
As they laughed
Okay.
hysterically, Light Fishburger's tears and panicked cry for help only fueled Glebus's sense of superiority.
Oh,
In the end, Glebus's mercy was short-lived, and they delivered a crushing blow that left Larry Fishburger's
Oh,
lifeless
okay.
body at their feet. Damn, I thought I was gonna win
All
that
right,
one.
Glebus ain't
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
around.
Is he
Glebus
half tree,
has
half
got
man?
Some shit.
I guess.
No, he's
I
the
asked-
tree man.
Cortilli, what would be the best way to woo Glebus? Since Cortilli is the best smut writer in the world, she teaches me everything.
Wow.
Oh, I like it.
What are you gonna do to him?
Chill Chaos, thinking they could outsmart the Glebus, decided to ask Cortilli for advice on how to woo the tree man. Cortilli, being the expert in smut,
Bro.
taught Chill Chaos everything she knew, but Glebus was not impressed. In the end, Glebus's patience wore thin, and with a mighty roar, they struck Chill Chaos down with their branch, ending their life.
Ew.
Damn.
I want a fucking
This is why
refund.
I'm a Twitch streamer and not a writer. I don't know.
Junkyard, please, Glebus.
I stand in front of the tree man and take out my own twig. A winky
Yeah, my
eye.
man
Oh
Trey.
my.
You said twig.
It didn't work out before.
I know, you know.
And he
Like,
called it a
wrote out
dong, not a
winky
twig.
eye instead of just doing the winky face.
What is this prompt?
Oh wait, that was
Junkyard
incredible.
attempts to remove their own twig only seem to enrage Glebus, who swiftly struck them down with a branch, crushing
He
them
saw it as a
their
threat.
puny human body. As Junkyard's life force faded, they realized that their feeble attempt and defiance of their own have been futilized and blah blah
There's
blah.
a lot
blah,
of
blah,
effort.
blah, and I'm dead.
I feel like he died in the first sentence and they just kept writing more.
Yeah.
Speedy tries to show him that I am also half tree. I sprout out a flower from my nose and crap out an orange. Glebus is shocked and proceeds to make out with me.
Oh, hell yes.
As Speedy demonstrates their half-tree abilities by sprouting a flower from their nose and producing an orange, Glebus is taken aback and unexpectedly becomes enamored with them.
I taught this.
The unusual display of nature's power breaks Glebus's threat, leading to a peaceful resolution as they engage in a strange but thorough makeout session. In the end, Speedy survives the encounter with Glebus, proving their worth and unique capabilities.
Not bad.
Who wants to
Not
smell
bad.
my tree fingers?
Cortilli?
You brought love.
Glebus has a heart in there.
What do with that?
I tell him how much I love trees and prove it by identifying nearby trees by their leaf. He's impressed that I love trees so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Good.
He's got a soft spot. Art.
Fart.
Oh dear.
Bark,
Apple's
bark.
attempt to impress Glebus with his tree knowledge only seemed to amuse them momentarily as they continued to prattle on about the different species. Glebus' expression turned cold and calculating. With a swift and deadly swipe of their branch-like arm, Glebus struck Apple down, ending the would-be tree enthusiast.
Damn, Glebus.
Damn, Glebus. Jeremy tries to cover himself in nearby bark to show he can be one with the trees. Together, they can form a forest of friendship.
I am Peter Malark.
Jeremy attempts to cover himself in nearby bark, but Glebus is not impressed. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nope.
They sneer at Jeremy's efforts, calling it a pitiful attempt to blend in. As a result, Glebus summons a swarm of razor-sharp leaves to devour Jeremy.
Bro, he went full Trevenant mode.
Uh-oh.
Damn, Glebus got powers too.
I did not anticipate that. That's not great for me.
Wow.
It's not good.
Freaking razor leaf.
I didn't think Glebus could use Razor Leaf. Well, anyway, I take 5 large steps back away from Glebus. He's a tree man. He is rooted into the ground. I've proven myself, and he can no longer reach.
That's so smart. But he has razor leaf.
Matt tries to retreat, but Glebus's branches beyond their physical form,
Entangling
staring
roots.
Matt's feet and pulling him back towards the tree man. Despite his efforts, Matt is dragged closer, and Glebus's branches constrict around his legs, holding him in place. as Gleebus's roots can begin to writhe and tighten. Matt's screams are drowned out by the sound of his
God.
I made a monster.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised he killed you, his creator,
too,
Jeremy.
Like fucking
The
shit.
only way to survive is to seduce him. Go, Cortilli.
I got this. Cortilli tries to shake what her mother gave her vigorously. Luckily, she knows the routine to shake it like a salt shaker by Ying Yang twins. Tree Man likes.
Tree Man likey.
Tree Man likes.
Cortilli throws caution to the wind and busts out her best dance move, shaking her body with impressive vigor. The Tree Man is taken aback by her unexpected display of energy and skill and decides to spare her life as a sign of respect
She's
for
done
her
it.
boldness. Cortilli breathes a sigh of relief and grateful that her dance moves were enough to secure her survival in this challenging situation. Yes.
Damn, dude.
You did it, Court.
Impressive.
Thank you.
I look at my picture stash of moms and get massively erect. I show Glebus my massive 9-foot cockaroo, and he is impressed by my wood.
Third person
9
to show their
foot?
dick to Glebus.
Would never have
this one
expected
works.
that.
Where's the blood flow for that thing?
I'm wondering
She's
if it'll
drooling
bring
the
it up.
entire time.
Tree Man.
Crusader's attempt to impress Glebus with this massive 9-foot cockaroo only seems to confuse the tree man, who is not interested in Crusader's peculiar display.
Ow.
Glebus's branches begin to writhe in agitation, and a thick, mossy vine
Oh.
snaked out to ensnare Crusader.
Why is it?
This thing is
The
vine
tree
whip
man's
too.
bark grew darker and more menacing. Crusader's erection began to will.
That's a wild sentence.
They wrote you a smut story.
They really did.
The erection began to wilt. Yay, Court, we did it.
Holy shit.
Okay. Glebus got a little out of control.
Yeah, Glebus went
You're
crazy,
Glebus.
dude.
That was funny. That was really
Oh
funny.
shit.
Oh my
Glebus.
Glebus.
I want to see some Glebus fan art.
Yeah.
Shake that
real.
ass to me, Glebus. Shake that
Guys,
ass.
please tag me in your Glebuses. Thank you.
If anyone creates Glebus, just tag us.
If anyone's out there glebing, go ahead. Tag me in it.
A herd of wild armadillo with rabies are approaching the city. We must stop them to survive.
Oh.
Hey,
Hope this
Peter.
works.
I don't
Perfect
think this is
140
going to work.
characters,
The
that's
whole
gonna give me some
cutaway thing
props.
wasn't good, but I have 6 seconds. Now
I
we
needed
just got it.
141, but we're gonna do it.
Oh, I wasted some space there.
Yeah, I needed more, but
Speedy tries to. Fuck.
Oh, fate.
Totally wasted some characters. Speedy tries to.
Good luck.
Oh shit! Jeremy tries to pick up the most docile of the armadillo and challenge the rest to that game they played in Road to El Dorado. Jeremy wins, forcing them away.
Awa.
Awa.
Uppies,
wow.
uppies.
I needed 141. As Jeremy held the docile armadillo, they thought they had outsmarted the rabbit
Oh,
herd.
no.
Oh. However, the armadillo suddenly became aggressive, biting Jeremy's hand and spreading the rabies. Jeremy succumbed to the infection, joining the armadillos in their. I turned into one! And they ran into the city. Their challenge game
goodness.
forgotten in the chaos.
Thought of armadillos charging a city is wild.
I summon my tree friend, Glebus. I climb up Glebus's branches to avoid the wild herd as Glebus stomps the life out of the wild armadillos.
Didn't
He
kill
also
Didn't
knows
Glebus kill
stomp.
you? Yeah.
Silkhair successfully summons their tree friend, Glebus, who quickly comes to their aid. As the wild herd of rabbit armadillos approaches, Glebus stomps on them with vengeance, creating a barrier between Silkhair and the dangerous animals. The combined efforts of Silkhair and Glebus lead to the eradication of the rabbit armadillos.
Damn.
Let's
Glebus
go.
killed all the armadillos?
He stopped long out.
Let's go, Glebus.
Oh. I thought they'd be able to roll through the balls and escape.
Junkyard, I run to the backstage of our local theater to grab an armadillo costume and join the herd.
Wait, Junk, that's brilliant. I think this works.
That's good.
Junkyard's
Oh.
plan seems genius,
Uh-oh.
but it's
Man.
quickly turned into a nightmare. Okay, there we go. They emerged to the theater's backstage wearing an armadillo costume, and a rabid herd mistook them for their own and welcomed them in with open arms.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Junkyard's attempt to blend in ended up with being
Oh my
trampled by
God.
and consumed by the friends.
It's tough to walk in those
Yeah.
suits.
They ate you.
Speedy
just ate you.
tries to summon Peter Griffin from Fox's Family Guy to help me stop them. Peter does one of his famous cutaways, and we quickly forget this even matters.
Nice.
That's genius.
Speedy's attempt to summon Peter Griffin proves to be ineffective as Peter does one of his famous cutaways, completely diverting their attention from the approaching herd of rabbit armadillos. Damn it. As a result, the armadillos overrun the city, causing chaos and distraction. Honestly, I knew that last part was going to get me in trouble.
You're safe. You're just kind of like in a cutaway for forever.
Because telling the AI that I don't care and this doesn't matter is never going to work.
Take it seriously. That's what the AI is like. Dude,
Yep.
come on, man.
I try to put out nets around the city that ensnare the armadillo. Then we can capture them and treat the rabies to later release them into the wild.
That is so wholesome.
Treatable?
I mean, depending on how far along it is.
Okay.
The plan to put out nets around the city to capture the rabid armadillos proved to be successful. The armadillos were safely captured, treated for rabies, and later released back into the
That's it? Just a W? Nice.
Wow.
Just
2 seconds done.
Didn't even change
Yeah, you know what? That
Because it
makes
was so smart.
That was AI sleeping.
I like the AI
Burger.
was like, Glebus is fine, and also you can cure him. That's okay.
Glebus has undefeated today, by the way.
Yeah, he really is.
So it's something to call back upon. Call their dads to yell at them and make them do their armadillo chores that they forgot about. They really respect their dads and they leave.
No one wants an angry
love
dad.
this.
Even with
That's right.
rabies.
Life Fishburger's quick thinking to call their dads and have them handle the situation proves to be successful as the wild armadillos retreat once they hear their dad's authoritative voice.
Brilliant.
The armadillos turn around and head back to the wilderness, leaving the city safe from harm.
That was genius, Larry.
That worked out.
Smart.
Larry.
It's not bad.
That was amazing.
Okay. I fly a helicopter just outside the city and place in a cake filled with sedatives and rabies cure. The armadillos can't resist.
Smart.
All right. Matt's plans. Oh, great. This isn't going to go well. Matt's
Seemed.
plan seemed ingenious, and the armadillos were indeed drawn to the cake. However, as they devoured the treats and began to calm down, but not before one particularly aggressive armadillo, immune to the sedatives, managed to bite Matt's leg. Despite the pain, Matt was able to make it back to the helicopter and escape the area before the armadillo were great for. Okay.
Let's go,
I thought it was
Matt.
dead.
Look at
I
that.
did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I cure them all? I'm not really sure.
Doesn't matter. Still a
Yeah,
winner.
it doesn't matter. I lived. Yeah. I'll take it.
Cordelia tries to arm herself and her friends with golf clubs to punt the armadillos away from the city, flying over a ravine, saving the townspeople.
Can you punch something with a golf club?
Yes. Cordelia and her friends valiantly armed themselves with golf clubs and set out to defend the city from the rabid armadillo horde, successfully punting the creatures away before they could cause any harm to the townspeople. However, as they reached the ravine, one of the armadillos managed to knock Cordelia off balance, causing them to lose their grip on the golf club and fall into the ravine and meeting a tragic end. Oh God, I shouldn't put that
That's
ravine
rough.
there.
Stole it from you.
Ravine killed you.
Damn it.
It's always the ravine.
Thankfully, I am the goddess of boa constrictor snakes. I send forth my snake children to feast on the herd of armadillo. The war ends quick.
I love this.
The war
The war ends quick.
Crusaders' plan to send their boa constrictor snake children to feast on the herd of wild armadillo with rabies proves to be a clever and effective strategy. The snakes quickly overwhelm the armadillo, taking down the infected animals with ease.
Nice.
In the end, the city is saved from the threat of rabid armadillos, and Crusader is hailed as a hero
Well
for the creative
done.
solution.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
Snakes in the city now, but you know.
Yeah, right.
With rabies.
We'll
That's a
solve
fair
that
trade.
problem
Yeah.
down the road, one step at a
It'll be a
time.
different
I'm surprised it didn't point that out in there.
Ooh, junk.
With snakes still in the
No one
city.
has 2 yet, though.
Yeah, it's anybody's game.
The queen demands a beautiful love story or you will be beheaded.
Ooh.
Good luck with us going first.
Nope. Speedy.
Speedy tries to tell the story of how Larry and Speedy met. A passionate 2022 convention full of fun and secret hotel rendezvous. Chugging Gatorade as well. Yay!
Hydrated, you know.
Oh, nice.
Afterwards, for sure.
That's
Electrolytes.
This is beautiful. Speedy's attempt to tell the queen a romantic tale fell flat as they struggled to recall the details of their own adventures. The queen's expression turned from expectant to disgusted as Speedy stumbled over their words, mentioning Gatorade and hotel rendezvous without a real passion or romance. It meant something to me. In the end,
They
the
weren't even
queen's
there.
patience wore thin, and Speedy's head rolled off their shoulders. A beheading that was as swift as it was merciless.
Is this queen as hard as like
Bullshit,
Glebus
dude.
or what the fuck?
Oh my
Speedy, if they were there,
God.
they would have seen the passion in the romance.
This is between
Jeez.
Glees and Cruz at the comic book store, so it's gonna be pretty difficult.
Queen is brutal.
Stokas tries to explain that love stories are unrealistic expectations of relationships, that idolizing these stories, you will actually have an unhappy life.
Oh dear.
God.
You're gonna
You're
get
the
killed, bro.
worst.
Yeah, you're gonna
You're
be
unhappy.
dead. You're dead. Yeah,
Shotgun's words fell on the deaf ears of the queen's face contorted in rage. She saw their words as a blasphemy against the romantic ideals she held dear. As the executioner's axe fell,
Get
Chilcath
'em.
realized too late that sometimes the truth is not what sets us free, but rather a cleverly crafted love story.
That's
Yikes!
scarily deep for AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say the AI
I do
gets
like your answer,
philosophical on
though.
You? Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
thank you.
Junkyard, I look deep into Speedy's eyes and see nothing but love. I find myself drawn to his beauty and succumb to his love.
Oh.
He wrote about me, but I wrote about Larry.
As Junkyard gazes into Speedy's eyes, they are consumed by a deep sense of passion and devotion.
Oh,
However,
my.
their actions are not met with disdain by the queen, who sees their love as a mockery of romance she demanded.
Uh-oh.
In a
He is not an
fit of rage,
ally.
the queen sends Junkyard to gruesome beheading. Their love ultimately leading to their downfall.
Damn,
Wow.
John.
It meant something to me,
Great.
John.
Piece of shit.
I thought it was
Yeah,
good.
fucked up queen.
was
I thought it
good.
was
Oh, yeah, I thought it was good.
I don't even want to live.
Yeah.
I recount the story of love through the ages, the most beautiful pairings in history, but I changed the tragic endings for happy ones.
Ooh, I like that. I
love
like
that.
that. A fun twist.
Ethel's attempt to recount the story of love through the ages, altering tragic endings to happy ones, inmonishly impresses the queen. However, as they delve deeper into the tales, their enthusiasm and creative liberties become too much for the monarch's refined sensibilities, and she grows increasingly displeased.
Nobody will be happy
Yeah.
forever.
Ultimately, the queen's patience wears thin, and Athel is beheaded for their impertinence.
Yikes.
Oh my
Yeah, I feel like
God.
you're trying to get out of there. Like, the longer you're in that court, you're fucked.
Yay!
Once upon a time, God, Jesus, fuck, rewind. Okay, hold on. Once upon a time, a Speedy met a Larry. Larry gave him a good old hot tour and spit on that thing. Speedy fell in love with Larry. The end.
Oh
my
my God, that girl is going. She's gone so viral.
Dude, she doesn't love dude love.
Apparently not, dude. During Pride Month of all months, too. This fucking queen,
This is
dude.
unacceptable, honestly.
Larry Fishburger's
I should've
attempt
said
to create a
progressive
beautiful
queen.
love story was met with confusion and disgust by the queen. They refused to accept the absurd tale of Speedy and Larry's relationship. As a result, they were sentenced to beheading for their incompetence. Larry Fishburger's head was
Oh
soon
my
rolling on
God.
the executioner's block. Their ill-fated attempt at storytelling ended in a gruesome and untimely
So
demise.
we
Died
both got
twice.
beheaded?
I still spit on that thing. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Jeremy tries to begin reading a lovely romantic novel. Unnoticed by the queen is Cruz sneaking up behind her with a gun. Cruz lights up the queen.
Suddenly, Cruz.
Jeremy's
dead,
attempt to
too.
read a lovely romantic novel was interrupted by the sudden and deadly gunfire of Cruz, who snuck up behind the. Oh, she's gonna hit me. She's gonna hit me. Behind the queen. The queen's screams filled the air as Jeremy's eyes widened in horror, unable to comprehend the chaos unfolding before them. In the end, the queen's demands for a beautiful love story were met with a brutal and violent reality as Jeremy and the queen both. God damn it, Cruz!
Damn.
Their lives cut short by Cruz's cold-blooded action.
Cruz,
Damn it!
know your target and what lies behind it.
Oh,
Oh, God.
That thing, bro. What was I supposed to do?
I submit to the queen a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. She asks everyone to leave for several weeks. She calls me back and rewards you for this.
Oh, nice.
this could
Anastasia.
work.
Me.
This could work.
Oh, I don't think it will. It won the queen's favor with their submission of 50 Shades of Grey, but it was not to be. The queen, it seemed, had a darker, more twisted sense of beauty, and was not impressed by the novel's tame portrayals of tame.
Excuse
What
me.
the fuck?
Yikes.
What's wrong with this queen, dude?
Should have went with
in
Haunting
the end,
Adeline.
Matt's attempt to at literacy or a literary ingenious or ingenious, what the fuck ever. I died. Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Got your head cut off. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Cordelia tries to depict the harrowing tale of a fated pair through interpretive dance and painting. A beautiful pair met in the throes of war and fell in love.
This wins. Oh man,
This
she
is
won.
good.
Yeah, she's 2 hearts.
This should do it. Yeah.
Cortelia's
Yep.
interpretive dance and painting brought the
Oh.
queen to tears, but her sorrow was short-lived.
Oh
This
no.
sucks.
She decreed that the tale was beautiful, yet not beautiful enough, and ordered Cortelia's execution for not being more elaborate. As the blade fell, Cortelia's final thought was the fated pair they had so vividly depicted.
Wow.
Lovely, and you still died.
What's
Wow.
wrong with that?
Yeah, Gleebit's let someone survive, right?
Vividly depicted.
This queen's kind of a bitch.
Once upon a time, a MILF was left alone because she lost her husband to war. I show up and seduce her with my big arms and witty humor.
Oh my god.
Crusader's attempt at seduction was met with disgust and outrage by the MILF, who had unexpected a beautiful love story, but not as
Wait,
sleazy.
the queen is the MILF?
The
Yeah,
queen
well, I
is
mean,
the MILF.
It's kind of an assumption, right? Like, we have to know that the queen's a MILF.
Queen is a no.
That's amazing.
That's so hot.
Enraged, she summoned the guards and had Crusader thrown into the dungeon where they would spend the rest of their days in darkness and despair. Wait, I'm not dead though!
Yeah, it's technically true. You're not dead.
Oh.
In the end, Crusader's fate was sealed and they were
Oh.
never mind.
Okay, well.
Abandoned in the town square, their headless body left to rot. Wow.
You got like 2 bad
So
endings.
good
Hell
though.
of a twist.
Honestly, I've created
All
a
right, no one lived.
That
Brutal queen.
here. That did not
Yeah.
work out well.
I can't believe it changed.
She let the power go to her head.
All those
Well, I
love
mean, we
stories, not
learned
one
a
heart.
lot. Yeah, we learned a lot about the queen because she thought 50 Shades of Grey was tame. So you
Yeah.
Is it not tame?
Yeah.
know, I have no idea. I haven't read it.
I mean,
Poor Tilly.
compared to
think
what's
so.
come out
I've
since
never,
then, yes.
never read it.
I guess it's
compared
fair.
to other things. Okay.
Oh.
I'll have to listen to the audiobook.
Yeah.
Narrated by Peter Griffin.
Oh, you want Peter Griffin to do it?
You're controlling Joe Biden. He starts falling into a deep sleep at the podium. How do you wake him up?
Oh my god.
Do we have to?
Oh.
I think I'm dead.
Oh, I think I am too. I don't
God
think
damn it, I ran out of
any idea
characters,
what
but
I'm
you'll
gonna
get the
do.
gist.
I had no clue what to write for that one, Chad. I'm sorry. That wasn't any good.
Nah, dude, me and Joe.
I gave him some focus fuel.
It's fucking Jover for me.
Crooked Sleepy Joe.
It's Jover.
Tell Joe Biden I'll reveal his deepest, darkest secret. You can clearly see him in Cortilli's selfie when she was at the campfire.
Joe Biden was there.
Tukast quickly catches Joe Biden's attention as he snaps out of his deep sleep, adrenaline coursing through his veins. The mention of Cortilli's selfie at the Capitol sends a jolt of fear through him, pushing him to quickly regain his composure and focus on the task at hand. With a sudden surge of alertness, Sleepy Joe manages to shake off the drowsiness and continues his speech, avoiding any potential embarrassment. We did it, Cortilli!
Well done.
You did
I
it.
did not consent
can't
to
believe
this story.
Doing enhance. Holy shit, it's Joe Biden.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Early this morning, I had Biden put on a shocker dog collar on before his feet. Each
I'm
time
sorry,
he dozed
what?
off, I hit the button and kept him awake.
Junk, that is masterclass brilliance.
Genius.
Junkyard had the
God.
foresight to equip Biden with a shocker dog collar to prevent him from falling into
It
a
already
deep
feels like you're going to win.
sleep on the podium.
Oh
Each
my
time
God.
Biden began to doze off, Junkyard pressed the button on the collar, jolting him to awake. Biden was able to successfully deliver his speech without the interruptions. Thanks
Wow.
to Junkyard quickly thinking and clever.
Let's go,
Well
Junk.
done.
Speech and kept getting zapped.
So patriotic of you.
Speedy tries to pull out his emergency air horn and use it very close to his old people ears. It works, jolting Joe Biden awake. Yay!
Yay.
Seeing that on the news.
Oh my god, executive president wake her up her speech.
Speedy's sudden and loud blast of emergency air horn startles Joe Biden awake. But the shockwave causes him to lose his balance and stumble backwards. Almost. Keyword almost falling off the podium. I feel like he's going to gain himself back. Fortunately, Speedy quickly grabs his arm and steadies him, preventing a potential disaster.
Wow.
With his wits regained, Joe Biden composes himself and continues his speech, albeit a bit shaken.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, and you saved the president's life too.
Yay,
Yeah.
Mr.
You
President.
get a medal after that.
I didn't realize he was supposed to continue the speech. Apple tries to tickle him furiously with many feathers, waking him up laughing and in a good mood.
Bro.
It might, yeah. He might
As
remember it
Apple's-
needs to.
Tickled Joe Biden's face, he jolted awake, laughing uncontrollably. The sudden awakening disoriented him, but the infectious laughter soon spread to the audience, breaking the tension.
Oh,
With
nice.
his good mood restored, Biden regained his composure and continued his speech, leaving the crowd in stitches. Oh, yay!
Nice.
Nice.
Well done.
Oh, that's nice.
Tickle party. Oh.
Give him a rectal exam. I'm not a doctor, so this worries him, and he's now wide awake and asking a lot of questions about my certifications.
Certificatio.
They wouldn't let me fit the rest.
It's Italian, it's fine.
Larry Fishburger's unorthodox method of trying to wake Joe Biden backfires as the president's eyes widen in horror at the unexpected rectal exam. The sudden shock causes Larry Fishburger to stumble backward, knocking over a nearby lamp, which falls onto the podium and crushes Joe Biden's head.
God.
Bro, you're on a list now.
In the aftermath, Larry Fishburger is left shaken and confused, unsure of what just happened as the room falls silent in shock and horror.
You're on a list.
Larry.
In game.
Yes, in game.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. In game, in
Oh
game.
my God.
Oh my god.
In game.
All I wanted to do was make sure everything was good down there, dude.
Luckily, I
God.
planned for this. As Joe nods off, a parade of ice cream trucks start to roll by. Enticed by the vanilla wonderland, Joe perks up.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That's what I call
got
my
it.
room sometimes.
Jeremy's unorthodox method surprisingly works, and Joe Biden's eyes flutter open as the sweet aroma of ice cream wafts through the air.
Oh god.
They
This
take
ice
a
cream
deep
has a-
breath, and their face lights up with a sense of wonder as they gaze out at the parade of ice cream trucks. With their sense revitalized, Joe Biden regains composure and continues with the speech, much to the relief of the audience. See, I know,
Nice.
I told you, me and
You
Joe.
did it.
Oh.
You knew it.
There's certain
Dude.
prompts we all win on. This is
Except
All
for
right.
Larry.
I don't know about this one. I don't wake him up. I continue his speech, Weekend at Bernie style. America is saved by my passionate delivery. Hashtag Sparkman looks awesome.
You puppeteer.
That decisioning and team Joe Biden's speech, Weekend at Bernie style, initially captures the audience attention. That's not good in a sense. However, as the minutes tick by, it becomes clear that the unorthodox method is not effective in rousing the president from their sleep. I'm not trying to. Ultimately, the audience grows restless and the situation descends into chaos, resulting in a tragic accident.
my God.
You got killed
In game.
It'd be awesome if they put the hashtag at the end as well.
These seem like two rectal exams that both led to the death.
I don't think this is gonna work. Cordelli tries to wake up sleeping Joe by injecting pure cocaine into his bloodstream and cranking up "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" to spur the man.
Oh my God, Court.
Great song.
What
Court,
the hell?
This is fucked.
This doesn't kill him, but me puppeteering him
I didn't
does.
realize
Holy
he had
shit.
to continue. Cordelli's desperate and reckless attempt to wake up sleeping Joe by injecting pure cocaine into his bloodstream and blasting "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" only resulted in fatal overuse.
Oh my
Yeah, there we
Dose
go.
and heart attack for the former president. Oh my God, he's former
Well,
already.
it's
He's
former.
dead.
You killed him.
Yeah.
You do be dead now.
I can see the
He
future.
couldn't handle the intense stimulants, leading to an untimely death at the podium.
On the list.
Man.
He's
Holy
like
shit.
137. Of course that was gonna kill him.
I thought it'd be okay.
Since Joe is a robot I'm controlling, I send the zap signal to him, jolting him awake and resetting his sensors. A glorious speech ensues.
Oh, nice.
I like this one.
Crusaders attempt to shock Joe Biden back to life with the zap signal only served to further disrupt his mechanical systems. As a result, his robot body malfunctioned catastrophically, causing his head to explosively detach from his neck and sending his podium-bound corpse crashing to the floor.
Oh my God.
The once promising speech was reduced to a gruesome mechanical slumber.
To the robot
What a
theory.
speech
It was
that
a
would be.
robot. He was a
though.
robot. He was a robot.
Yeah, if Robot Joe
Holy
just
shit.
blew up suddenly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What a
Dude,
speech.
so either Joe just woke up and continued or died. There was no middle ground.
That was it.
Cortelli's about to face the death sentence for killing someone very important to America.
No!
How do you defend her?
No.
How do we
Yikes.
defend her?
Please save me.
Bro, I have no clue what to write for this.
Got it.
Just throw that in there.
Got it.
The judge was a
probably
dude.
work. It'll probably work.
Oh fuck! I had a typo.
Did you hung a jury?
I think I did.
Oh, it's me first. As I stand in front of America to defend this
Oh,
nice
the South
young
Park
lady,
defense.
I come
Okay,
to
my
my
bad.
senses and let the crowd do what they want to her. I go home.
This didn't work for Matt last
No.
I
time.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
I don't think this is gonna.
I go home.
I don't know.
You might not care, but the AI
walks
does.
away from the crowd feeling defeated and helpless. Cortelli is left defenseless and vulnerable. The angry mob descends upon her, delivering the death sentence with no mercy.
Right
Oh my
there?
God.
Their action of abandoning Cortelli ultimately seals her fate, and she does not survive. Oh shit, that sucks.
That sucks.
Oh, dang.
Oh well.
We get Cordelia to appear on a bunch of biased political talk shows. Eventually, she will find jurors sympathetic to her case. It's a hung jury. So Cass's plan initially seemed to be working, as Cordelia's appearance on biased political talk shows did attract a sympathetic audience.
Yeah, that's true.
However, the prosecutor's relentless cross-examination and the mounting evidence against Cordelia ultimately swayed the hung jury in their favor. In the end, the
jealous
jury
of that
delivered a
jury.
guilty verdict. And Cordelia was led away to face the death sentence.
Ew.
Damn, the dead
That's,
In-game?
that's rough.
I'm sorry, Tilly.
Speedy tries to defend her by using his incredible lawyer skills. I speak very well, and the judge thinks I'm pretty awesome. The judge then proceeds to make out with me furiously.
It's me, I'm the judge.
Judge Larry?
Yeah.
Speedy's incredible lawyer skills initially impress the judge, who is smitten with their charm. However,
smitten.
as the trial progresses, it becomes clear that the prosecution's evidence is too strong against Speedy's attempts to defend Cortilli are futile. Oof. In the end, the judge sentences Cortilli to death. And as Speedy leaves the courtroom, they can't help but feel a sense of despair and regret for not being able to save their client.
He's an
Damn.
empath.
Damn it.
I feel like
man.
we aren't trying enough. You know, I feel like we're not really giving it.
I'm trying for you, Cordelia. I'm trying for you. My
Hey, that's
effective
me.
and speedy investigative powers enable me to find the real killer and evidence to prove Cordelia innocent of all crimes.
Thank
on,
you,
this
Apple.
is
The only
good.
one that
That
believed
is
in me.
good.
Apple's swift and thorough investigation ultimately reveals a shocking conspiracy uncovering the true identity of the real killer, a high-ranking government official.
Oh my
Apple.
God. That's not good.
However,
I'm gonna die anyways.
Trial's outcome is
not good.
predetermined. It's ours.
Oh my
and the judge is
God.
forced to sentence Cortilli to death despite the overwhelming evidence of their innocence.
Big
As
trial.
Cortilli is led to the execution chamber, they can only hope that their sacrifice will
my
lead
God.
to justice
What
and
a witch
redemption.
hunt.
You didn't do it, Court. You didn't do it.
That was
I don't wanna be
100% of.
sacrificed for this
It was all
cause.
pre-planned.
You were. It was
was
approved too.
None of us can win. It was rigged from the beginning.
Yeah, that was the biggest first halfer yet.
I used the insanity defense to say she was coerced by Jan Sixers to do something she would soon regret.
Oh my god, bro.
My first person's attempt to use the insanity defense for Cortilli fails to convince the court. Fuck you. God damn it, dude. I thought for sure. I was really confident in this.
Yeah, that was
Seizure,
good.
manipulation and
Even-
false accusations. Cortilli is ultimately found guilty of the crime and is sentenced to death despite Larry Fishburger's efforts to defend them. The insanity
Damn.
defense
Isn't-
always
isn't-
works on TV, dude.
Isn't that just like they did it, but they're insane?
Jeremy tries to convince the jury that Cortilli's attempt to get Trump to run 30 feet was in good spirits. They see goodwill and release her. As Jeremy's words fell flat, Cortilli's fate was sealed.
Oh my
The
God.
jury, unimpressed by the feeble attempt to justify the assassination, delivered a swift verdict. Death by firing squad. Cortilli's lifeless body slumped against the cold gray walls of the prison, a tragic end to a life
Oh
marked
my
by
God.
I'll be
desperation
honest,
and
the amount of
despair.
times I've been murdered today, I better get a lot of smut in return.
Damn.
I am dead.
All right, don't worry, Cor- I got you. To save Cortilli, I hire Cortilli's stunt double to take her place in court. While the stunt double is being sentenced, real Cortilli leaves.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
Cortilli
I like
leaves.
this one.
I like
this
that.
could
That's
work.
smart.
Okay. As the stunt double takes Cortilli's place, Matt's plans. Oh, come on, it has to work. Seems to work, but the court's
Oh.
attention is quickly drawn the double's suspiciously Cortilli-like features.
Yeah.
The judge, however, is not fooled and orders the real Cortilli to be brought into the courtroom. As the guards return, they find Cortilli attempting to escape, but it's too late, and she's swiftly apprehended and sentenced to death.
The judge is the
Damn.
king.
Oh,
Has
Yeah,
anyone
the judge is
succeeded
the
yet?
queen. The judge is. I thought that would work.
All
Oh,
failed.
No.
that's a
Yeah,
shame.
It's Tilly.
Can Cortilli save
Yay.
yourself?
Cortilli tries to prove that Cortilli, has a secret twin who actually committed the crime, and there's no way to prove which did the crime with
I saw this on
identical
Investigative
DNA.
Discovery. This is going to work out.
You're gonna throw
They're
your
gonna
twin
both
under
you.
the bus?
Cortilli's defense was met with skepticism by the jury, as the existence of a secret twin was unprecedented and unverifiable. Despite their best efforts, the lack of physical evidence and eyewitness testimony made it impossible to distinguish between Cortilli and their supposed twin.
Oh,
In the end, the jury delivered a guilty verdict, and Cortilli was led away to
man.
face the death sentence.
They really had you in the first.
So good. good.
What? That was so good.
Oh, this is unjust.
Let's go, Cruz.
It's rigged.
You got this, Cruz. Come on.
I defend Cortilli by stating that she is actually a member of the CIA used to spy on the right-wing
Oh,
party.
she's
I
fucked.
show them proof from January 6th.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done, kid.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Crusaders attempt to defend Cortilli by
Well,
revealing
yep.
her alleged CIA background and proof from January 6th falls flat, and the prosecution presents a counter-argument, showcasing Cortilli's extensive criminal record and a lack of credible evidence.
Oh my god.
But the selfie! The judge is unconvinced by Crusaders' claims, and Cortilli is sentenced to death for her heinous crime.
Oh my god.
As the sentences carry, it goes on more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a
Cortilli's
lot more.
screams
Good God.
echo through the courtroom, a stark reminder of the justice she finally
God.
Damn.
I'm getting a Star Spangled Erection right now. That just.
Yay, chilled an apple.
Win with 2.
Over my death.
I can't believe. I thought you were going to be the only one to say yourself that. I really did.
Good job,
God,
Speedy.
I thought for sure I'd get you out, but that pesky judge.
I should have survived with mine. If they can't prove it was me, I shouldn't die.
We killed both Cortilli.
I figured they'd just kill both Cortillis.
We could probably get one more, and we could do one
Oh my
more.
God, yes.
That was
One
silly.
more
That was really
prompt or
fun.
like one more full game?
Probably one more prompt. Just one more prompt.
Oh, just one more extra prompt? Okay.
Yeah. All of you have been cursed with incredibly bad luck for a day. I don't know what the hell that means.
Oh,
We have to
God.
survive.
I feel like that no matter what, something's going to kill us here.
Okay.
When in doubt, whip out that genie.
I'll just leave it at that.
I don't believe in luck. Fortune is what you make it. So I do what I normally do, and everything is fine.
Yep, ignoring the prompt, you're dead.
You're gonna get killed by a black cat, like right now.
As Apple went about their day, they continued to brush off the curse, but every little thing seemed to go wrong. They slipped on a banana peel on the sidewalk, got into a fender bender on the way to work, and even spilled coffee all over their shirt.
you didn't
In the
die.
chaos, they failed to notice the train and was struck. They did bad like any.
God damn.
Hey, those trains are sneaking up nowadays. They're mostly quiet.
Frackless trains are a new thing.
Stealth trains are happening all the time, dude. My
Solid
God.
RKO from the train.
I decided to shove 4 clovers up my ass. It's the only way to combat the bad luck. I shove at least 100 of the 4 clovers up there, maybe more, and a rabbit's foot for good measure.
Can I be a clover?
Similar.
Up your ass.
Maybe more.
As Chuckhouse frantically shoves the clovers and rabbit's foot in the rectum, he experiences an intense surge of bad luck. The cursed items seem to amplify the misfortune, causing a chain reaction of catastrophic events, including a nearby gas explosion and a falling beam.
Oh.
In the end,
Oh my
the
God.
sheer force of the bad luck proves too much for Chillcast to handle. They succumb to their misfortune, and their
Damn.
grisly demise.
There's a bear there
Yikes.
too. Fuck.
I believe in you, Junk.
Junkyard tries to continue his day of luck gone bad, but then his luck changes as he finds a lamp and rubs it. A genie comes out.
That wasn't a lamp. That wasn't the genie's lamp.
As Junkyard rubs the lamp, the genie granted them a single wish, but with a twist.
Oh.
They wished for infinite wealth, but the genie
Wow.
interpreted it as turning their entire body into gold,
Yep.
running them immobile and unable
Bro, that's
to breathe.
nuts.
Wow.
Junkyard's bad luck finally caught up with him, and they suffocated under the weight of the golden
What a
form.
dumbass genie.
Summoning a genie's
Mark
such
at
a
the end.
cop-out, Junk.
Hey, but you know what? But then,
But if
then
you're gold, do you
randomly-
really,
Damn.
do
You
you
know
really
what?
need to breathe if you're gold though?
But you know what? I leave the gold to my wife, so she lives.
That was
hell
so
yeah.
wholesome.
There you go.
Oh,
King
junkyard.
Midas.
Can't believe you summoned a genie. Anyway, I try to summon my genie in a bottle with one singular wish left. I wish for my life to be spared for the rest of the day. Get fucked. As Speedy
Is that the
utters
wish?
the final words, a blast of dark energy shoots out of the bottle, enveloping in a vortex of misfortune. The curse, already in full swing, amplifies its effects, causing a chain reaction of disasters that culminates in a devastating explosion that reduces Speedy to nothing more than a smoldering pile of ashes. Guys, this isn't looking good, but maybe the final sentence can help me here, you know?
Not dead yet.
In the end, Speedy's desperate attempt to cheat fate ultimately seals their own demise. Well, if
Never
Junk didn't
mind.
work for either of us. Hopefully a third player doesn't summon a genie and wins. I'd be pissed.
Vortex of Misfortune sounds like a sweet band name, dude.
It does, yeah.
It does.
Sounds like my everyday, so I'm already used to this. I jerk my peanuts and carry on unscathed.
Oh, the apple method.
Like Fishburger's unscathed attempt to jork their peanuts was short-lived as they failed to notice their precariously placed lamp that fell and crushed their skull. What is up with lamps and crushing skulls tonight?
That's the lamp Junk thought he was rubbing.
The way he lived, jorking.
The curse seemed to revel in their misfortune as the lamp had been placed there by a mischievous coworker who had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
It wasn't
So
Junkyard.
the end, Larry Fishburger's day of bad luck ended in a gruesome and untimely demise.
Assassination.
While I'm
Wow.
jorking my peanuts, you crushed my skull.
Hey, you're doing too much. What do you want from
You're
me?
doing too much.
Jeremy tries to swallow a total of 777 four-leaf clovers while also wearing horseshoes and lopping the feet off nearby rabbits.
Lopping.
Also, I'm part leprechaun.
Hey, this seems familiar. Hold on, this might work.
Lopping's such a good word.
Jeremy's attempt to swallow the four-leaf clovers was a futile one, as the bitter taste and overwhelming numbers caused him to choke and vomit uncontrollably.
Shove them up your
I
ass,
guess I
Jeremy.
should have guessed that. The horseshoes meant to bring good luck instead dug deep into their skin, causing excruciating pain. As they lay on the ground, the rabbit's severed feet still twitching nearby. Jeremy's curse of bad luck finally caught up with them, and they succumbed to a massive heart attack. Their body unable to withstand the stress of their own misfortune.
That's common for leprechauns. It's okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they do have heart problems.
That's funny.
Fuck.
Okay. This is just my everyday life. Because of this, I'm acutely aware of everything bad luck can throw at me.
Wow.
Fine.
Ah, the Larry method.
Yeah.
Minus the
I'm a
jorking
bit
it.
worried. As Matt trudged through the streets, they were
Hold
acutely
up.
aware of every pothole, every broken sidewalk, and every reckless driver. But little did they know. Come on now. The universe had one final trick up its sleeve. As they crossed the street, a wayward pigeon flew up into their path,
Dude, he got fucking slacked.
speeding taxi, ending their day and their life in a tragic and gruesome
wayward pigeon.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Universe have one final trick. That's so good.
Pigeon.
Gortilli tries to tell the universe that it is in fact opposite day, which means I have incredible luck and prey on the misfortune of everyone else on the planet.
My God, I feel like the last
Might
sentence
work.
is just unnecessary.
Gortilli successfully convinces the universe that it is opposite day and suddenly finds himself surrounded by incredible luck. They go on to exploit this luck by taking advantage of the misfortune of others, amassing wealth and power, but I did not survive.
What? I feel like you won. What?
Didn't even have the-
Let's pretend this is a win.
Yeah, that's a
They
dub
didn't
for
have the
court.
courtesy to say however to you.
That is a dub.
That was, yeah. To get rid of my bad luck, I cut off the foot of a rabbit, steal
Yep.
a small Irishman, and dress him up as a leprechaun and snort
me.
four-leaf clovers.
Yeah,
you
we
cut up
already
the
know what
clovers
this
first?
outcome.
This ain't gonna go well. Crusader performs their bizarre ritual. The rabbit's severed foot begins to twitch and convulse, releasing a dark, pungent energy that envelops him.
Oh, there's still a chance.
Oh. The small Irishman, now dressed as a leprechaun, starts to laugh maniacally, his eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. What the
Oh
fuck?
dear.
In the end, Crusader is consumed by the curse, their body contorting into impossible shapes as their luckless day becomes to a gruesome
It's
end.
like Vecna.
Ew.
It's like, what
Damn.
in the demonic? It's in bad luck, not demonic shit, bro.
There was no escaping
Oh
this.
my god.
None of us, none of us.
Ew.
Even Cortelli should have
Correct.
lived.
Final destination show.
I
That was
should have
hard.
lived.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had
There's a
like
pigeon
wealth
from
and power, and then it's
downtown.
like you're
What the
dead.
fuck?
And you died.
Yeah. Cortilli, they were literally just like, yeah, you win. But anyway, you're dead.
You died alone.
What a shame.
Die.
Yeah. It should have given you a however, at least.